All right, so a prime example of the Scag here. It's got this cup holder, right? The Exmart's got a cup holder and a little place to put, like, I don't know, hand snips, And me being on the Scag back there spraying, I had to come back up here. It's got a cup holder and a place to put snips. This is my mower here, and look what I keep on this mower all the time. Critical tools to have to do the best job that you can. So you can't very well put this in here. See, because this shit will slide out. It's just, it'll get all caught down in here, and then you'll be moving, and yeah, it's just dumb shit, man. So, and then if you do that, you don't have a place to put no cup. What we may have to do on this one is start cutting it at different angles. We did the mow. You see these little low limbs on this tree, on this sweet gum? I like to cut that. And if I'd have been on my mower back here, then I would have had all this stuff to do it with. Instead, I had to make a special trip. So you can look at it like that, and the customer's not paying me to pick the canopy up a little bit. It's just something that I prefer. I want the trees to look like that. I don't want all these low branches on the tree. So that's why I have these type of things on my mower with me. So I can cut them. That looks a lot better. Pick them up. I don't want to be riding around through here because I got the weed killer on all this stuff, and I got to go back through their yard. So these saws are damn handy to have, though, y'all. But that's why I like another reason why, what kind of cup holder is that on a $15,000 top of the line mower? It's top of the line mower. And it's a damn good mower, don't get me wrong. Just some of the little things that I don't agree with, but every mower has a flaw. Every piece of equipment has a flaw. So okay, y'all, good morning. It's Tuesday morning, man, and yeah. We're finna get to it. Yeah, boy, I tell you, it's been quite a run, man, the last few days, with that, all that bamboo and stuff. It's, when I do a lot of lawn care work, I'm like, man, I'll be glad to get off the lawnmower and get to doing bobcat work. I'm not thinking about money or anything, in this context. But then when I get on the bobcat and I run it for a couple of days, I'm like, man, I can't wait to get back to a lawnmower. I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. So we got a light day. Francisco's not working today. I don't know if I told y'all last week, but Francisco's got some kind of issue with his water under the slab of his house. His water bill went from $40 to $200 in 1 month. So that's and he can hear water running, when he puts his ear up to the pipe. So it sounds like there's it's leaking underneath the slab some kind of way, somewhere. And that's an expensive thing. So me and him last week, we went over a few things about it, you know, because, well, he's got common sense and I got common sense. So let's try to isolate it so we know what, you know, I was just trying to help him, you know, diagnose, you know. So, because, well, I'm good at diagnosing things, you know, or eliminating what it ain't. Then I can tell you what things are. We turn the water off at the street, okay, the sound stops. So, okay, so then we turn the water back on at the street, and then we turn it off at the house, you know, at the hot water heater, right? And the sound stopped. So that tells you that the leak is not between the meter and the house. That's not good. So and when you're on a slab, all the water lines are under the slab. So when you turn the water back on at the hot water heater, you can hear the water running. You can hear it, you can't see it. And there's no puddle of water nowhere. There's no, you know, wet sheetrock. There's no nothing. We walked all around the house and everything. So it's something he's going to have to get fixed, and it's something that's going to cost a bunch of money. I talked to my buddy, you know, a plumber buddy I know, and he's the same dude that owns that hired me to do that property over there with the power rake and the gravel and the pad for his camper. So he went by there, didn't charge him nothing, went by there, and he came up with the same thing that we came up with. So yeah, it ain't good. But back to that bamboo. That bamboo, man, is just you know, Matt MG, a big shout out to Matt over there. He came in the comments and was saying, hey, can you use the power rake? You know, and I did think about that. But the power rake just does not go down deep enough, and the power rake is, you know, 72 inches wide. It's hard to get between the trees with it. You know, I don't know, man. But one thing that I was thinking about, and I never really occurred to me before, as I'm, you know, got all those dirt piles everywhere, right? I don't know what I was thinking, and I don't know why I couldn't do it, as long as there's no, you know, big rock or nothing in it, and we could get that rock out. I could take those dirt piles, even with the damn roots and stuff, you know, in them. I could take those dirt piles and I could spread those dirt piles out on the pasture there, you know, the power line, and we could just run over all that stuff with lawnmowers every time we cut. That's basically the way we've gotten rid of all the bamboo anyway. We just keep running over it with lawnmowers. That's the only way that I know, that I've seen, you know. And if we go across, you know, we're cutting that grass every 2 weeks, man. And what that'll do is that'll get rid of a lot of the dirt. The weight of the dirt is just brutal, and it's just a big waste, man, you know. So I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Now, you know, I'm having to dig it out from around the trees. That's the hardest part about bamboo, is because it gets in around all these trees and these big roots, and you can't put a lawnmower in it, you know. So, but if I take just the dirt part with the rhizomes, whatever they call the rooting things, you know, and, you know, put it out, just spread it around out there on the field, out there on the power line, the dirt, and then run the brush cutter across it, you know, or the lawnmowers across it every 2 weeks. I mean, well, I don't know if it regenerates or what, man. I don't know, man. That shit would surprise me, man. Am I creating a bigger problem? I mean, one part of me says, no, you're not, because you're going to be able to mow the field. You know, you can't mow where all that bamboo is. That's the only way I know to get rid of it. A couple guys come in the comments talking about, you know, you can put chemicals on it and all that. We've tried a lot of that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's hard. We don't want to, I mean, it's so aggressive, man. And I was pulling out pieces of bamboo root, y'all, that big knots, as big as my truck tire, holding, you know, 50 pounds of dirt, 60 pounds of dirt, you know. I'll try to get a little bit of footage over here of the, I don't know how big the tree is. Homeowner, you know, they say a big tree, but it, you know, to me it might not be a big tree. I'll take a look at it when I get over here. I'll have GoPro. Okay, y'all. So I just pulled up over here, and we're gonna look at this tree, see what it's gonna take. So one thing about this tree is, or this property, they're renters. So we're having to deal with a landlord if we do get the job. Sometimes that's not so good. A big old branch fell off. I thought it was that one, but look at that one. That ain't nothing, dude. I cut that shit down for, you know, $100, man. Yeah. The yard and the tree for, that's nothing, man. Y'all see how big it is. See, to a homeowner, that's a big tree. Or to a renter, that's a big tree. But to me, that ain't nothing, man. I could use my damn Milwaukee hatchet to cut this down. Yeah. No risk or nothing. Just cut it off and just push it over and just drag it to the woods. I don't need the Bobcat or nothing. Just chainsaw and a lawnmower. $200 for the yard and the tree. I like it. Yep. That's what I like. So we'll see what she says. I'll come over here. I'll bring one guy with me. We'll do the yard. I'll have them do the yard, and then I can cut that tree in about 4 pieces. First of all, we'll get the branch off so we can do the yard. All right, so yeah, I mean, that tree's nothing, man. I ain't, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, I can do that tree in no time, and I'm not hauling it off, though. There's a lot of woods around here. I'm assuming that, but I'm thinking, you know, do the yard and the tree for $200. I think that's, you know, that's good for me. That's worthy of cranking a chainsaw up, and there's no risk there, you know. I mean, all right, y'all, we over here in this neighborhood over here in Fayetteville. Pretty big neighborhood, pretty nice houses. And I ran up on the elite team here. So I wanted to ask y'all, I noticed y'all got like 5 guys, right? Is that, do y'all get a lot more work done that way?
Yeah, we
I mean, like, say this yard right here, how many, like, I've run 2 trucks, and we just have 3 guys. Okay. 2 in one truck, 1 in another truck. Right. But we can't haul the amount of equipment that y'all can. Right. Man, we do pretty good. We do $1,000 a day.
How many yards?
Well, it varies because of the size, right? Yeah. You know, like over here, you know, I only do like 2 or 3 over here. So about 15 a day. But the yards don't really tell us how much money it is, because the yard can be, you know, mom and pop yard can be freaking 50, 60 bucks. Hey, y'all don't do none of the little ones. Oh, wow, man, that's a lot, dude. Look at the team. They got a team over here, y'all. 5 guys on 1 truck. So are y'all able to like move along pretty good?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all don't? Does everybody have like their own thing they do? Like one guy blows, one guy weed eats, or?
Well, it kind of varies. We kind of like switch it out. Get different houses, take turns. You know, give the other guys a break.
Right. And everybody can run the mower.
Yep.
Right. And everybody knows.
Everybody knows everything.
Yeah, that's everybody knows how to cut the grass, so they get out here and they damn on our timeline and they got a damn, you know, stick and move, and they got to cut this type of grass, and the setting's got to be on this type of grass, and you know, everybody thinks they can cut grass for a living, but really they can't, man. Just because you cut Pawpaw's grass when you was growing up, that's a big difference in that and this. But how late do y'all usually work?
About 5 o'clock in the evening.
So we usually get done around, you know, my overhead's so cheap, man. I don't have to, my trucks are paid for, my mowers are paid for,
So
you know.
You capitalizing off everything.
Yeah, everything. And so I bought a Bobcat a couple years ago, about 3 years ago for the winter. But in the wintertime, y'all get hungry?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In the wintertime, everybody get hungry, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I bought the Bobcat for. And it's turning into a real big money maker, man.
Oh yeah.
And no labor. Just me.
Just you.
Me and the AC truck and the machine.
Yeah.
That's in the woods somewhere where I ain't got to worry about cars. I ain't got to worry about busting windows. And I ain't got to worry about, you know. Do all y'all guys work out here every day? Like 5 days a week?
Yes, sir.
Do y'all have a problem with keeping guys?
No.
It's the crew right here.
Yeah, I mean, and I used to, like last summer, I had a big problem keeping help.
Yeah, it's hard to find good help these days.
And then once you got them, you got to pay them good.
Yeah, you got that's
And you
the
can't
thing.
drag them. That's why you can't have one guy weed eating all day long and everybody else on the freaking mower, man. He gonna get an attitude, man.
He's tired of walking.
Cause it's hot out here, dog. Hey, man, I'm gonna let y'all get to it, man. Nice meeting y'all, man. Y'all go kill it, man.
Oh, for sure, man.
Hey, yeah, I'll send. Huh? Y'all got a card?
Yeah.
Give me a card, man. I'll send you a link to the video. So when I get home tonight, y'all, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more subscribers. I got. So y'all see, and this is all the kind of lawns they do, or lawns like the big ones out here. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not real good at interviewing, but so I know they're pressed for time, and so am I. So yeah, y'all. I got an error through the GPS on the truck Zach's driving, and that truck told me that the fuel sensor is bad or something, and then just a few minutes later, Zach called me and said, "Man, this truck's fixing to run out of gas, spitting and sputtering. We got gas on but when I checked the gas in the truck, it was saying it was 3/4 of a tank. That was yesterday morning, and we ain't put 30 miles on it since then. So that's another thing about having an older truck. You know, it's costing us time though. I'm gonna have to keep the damn thing topped off, I guess, because the fuel light didn't even come on. So I'm going over here to where Zach's at, and gonna make sure that the truck is not gonna, you know, go down on us. He's in the neighborhood, so I basically just told him, look, man, just park the truck and go on and do the yard, and I'll take care of the fuel situation. So that's what I'm going to go do. It's always something, man, but it seems like every time something happens that we're usually in a pretty good position, and I think that's because of our route density and all, and the way we do the routes. You know, if we got both trucks running, rarely are we one on one side of town and the other one on the other side of town. Both trucks are usually on the same side of town. And that makes it where if something goes wrong with a truck or a mower or something, we're close by. But he's just right here. So, yeah. But I'm just gonna hop in the truck, and I'm gonna grab the gas can off of this trailer and hop in the truck and just go down here and fill that truck up with fuel. I mean, I'm gonna have to keep a better beat on that, man, because that truck, y'all, that truck ran out of fuel, man. I don't even know. Zach was saying the same thing I was saying. You know, it said it had a 3/4 of a tank this morning, or like yesterday, but I said I don't drive it. yeah. But anyway, we back to it. But Zach had to park at one of the up the street from the job. So what I told Zach was, you just go on and do the job. I'll take care of the fuel thing. But in doing that, we got a truck sitting out here butt naked with a BR800 blower on it, and I'm gonna grab the blower off of it so nobody comes by and grabs it. So anyway, we're back on track now. We wasted about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. But I'm gonna have to get that looked at. That's another thing I'm gonna have to get looked at. I'm gonna monitor it a little bit better. Cause see, by me not driving the truck on the reg, then I don't have a. I guess I could put a ledger in the freaking truck here, and keep up with every time I put fuel in every truck. But I don't do that because I only use one card for fuel. And so it keeps a record of all the money that goes on fuel. All the money that goes on fuel. And there's no excuse in it running out of fuel because, well, yeah, a dumb bonehead move, just one of the things that happens out here, man, that people don't think about, you know. I'm just glad that we weren't further away from, you know, he could have broke down somewhere on the side of the freaking main road somewhere, you know. Oh, y'all, we got done with this one. And no, we didn't do that one. That's not my yard, but the one on the other side of that one. But this time right here, it looks like we're going to be doing the bushes next time. And I get big money to do the bushes, plus that big round thing. I bring the man lift over here. She pays me $300 just to trim that one bush. So yeah, it's about an $800 bush trimming job. Okay, so y'all know yesterday I was talking about, you know, buying a tooth bucket, okay? A good tooth bucket. And hey, they proud of them tooth buckets, ain't they? Jesus Christ. I got quoted from Quick Attach. That's the same people I bought the power rake from. They quoted me $3,000 plus $400 shipping. Now, I want an HD bucket, but I ain't paying $3,000 for a bucket, man. I just ain't gonna do that, man. Hell to the no, man. That's stupid expensive, man. I mean, I'm out on a limb paying $2,000. Now, I think $2,000 is expensive, but I'll pay that. But $3,000 plus shipping, $495 for shipping, it's about $3,600. Oh, come on, man. Does that seem high to y'all? I don't know, dude. That seems stupid expensive to me, man. It's just a tooth bucket, 72-inch tooth bucket. Nothing mechanical about it. No, nothing. Well, right, you pay for what you get. Well, damn, man. I don't know, man. That just seems real expensive to me, man. Like $1,000 or $1,500 more expensive. I can remember a time when you could buy a damn bucket, a good bucket, HD bucket, for $1,400 or $1,500, and that was expensive. Yeah, I'm not going. So needless to say, I'm not going to be going the Quick Attach route. And I got credit with them. I mean, I got a card where I could charge it and pay so much per month. But man, hell to the damn no, man. Hell to the no, man. So that little tree job I showed y'all earlier, me and Zach, we're gonna go on and do that today too. It's 12:30. Zach's on the last one that we were gonna do today, and then we're gonna go do that that little $200 hit a lick tree job. So, you know, yeah, we're gonna go knock that out today because we're not gonna be over there in that area for the rest of the week. I mean, it'll be next week. And I found that when you got little jobs like that, the longer you wait, the more likely that she'll change her mind. So we finna seize the moment and go on and do that. We're talking about, you know, 35 or 40 minutes, $200. So I want to go on and get that money today. So that's what we're gonna do. Zach is doing one that we were supposed to do on Saturday, but the guy was in the hospital. I think I told y'all. So he's doing that one now, and then he's gonna come over there to Joy Drive and help me with that one. I've been going over there and get started on it. Yeah, dude, $3,600 for a freaking tooth bucket? Man, you gonna bump your damn head, man. Think I'm gonna pay that, man? Ah, man, that's just, dude. Okay, y'all, so I pull back up over here where that tree is. I'm waiting on Zach to get over here. Zach's still at the other job. I mean, I could do this without him, but because this is gonna be pretty easy, man. You know, it's in the shade too, so y'all saw it this morning. I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get. I'm gonna grab the mower and the 201T. Okay, y'all, there it is. Not a big deal. I'm gonna go on and cut the bottom of it off. I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse. It's really not hardly even worthy of. You know, I would have never paid nobody to do that, man. But you know. So y'all see that I cut it in less than 5 minutes. It's pretty much in pieces that we can deal with right now. We'll let Zach just got here, so we'll see how he wants to approach it. Huh? I done got it on the ground. It's just all this right here, we gotta move it. And
where are we moving it to? Just
the woods around back though, see. I'm thinking, but you see that branch is hanging down low right there off that other tree? I'd like to be able to get that, man. Nice out here, man. But we're really free to schedule up now. You know, going on and getting that money for that tree was the smartest thing to do, I think. You know, y'all know, man, I'm gonna go get me a salmon, man. I ain't doing nothing else today, man. See, by the time I get off work and get home and eat, I don't want to do nothing else. I don't, man, because I know I got to get back up and do it all again tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a longer day. Today wasn't that bad, really, but every yard that we did, we're getting top dollar. You know, everything that we did is top dollar. There's nothing. Oh, we did even more than 235 because Zach did another 71 on the way home. So about $705. That's what we did today. 225, two guys. See, I can live with that because I know it ain't cost me nothing to get that. Not hardly nothing. So I profited, you know, $475, something like that. Profit, y'all. Profit. That's where you want to be, man. If I could tuck away, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 a week profit on top of all the expenses, and I could tuck 2 or 3 grand back a week, that's where you want to be. It don't take long to get a nice little chunk of money saved up. But anyway, but I ordered my Sammy, and I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm finna go home, jump in the pool, eat the Sammy, and hang out with my mutt. Peace out.